This is John from PbNation. I'm out here at Gateway Paintball Park to take a look at the brand new version of the M1 Hopper. Now, if you watched the last shooting video with it, you'll remember that this hopper has no batteries and you simply wind it up to use it. However, what's actually amazing about this newest version is they listen to their customers. So, the original one, we posted up a video, people on PbNation started talking about it, and one of the things they kept recommending is a faster way to wind it. The other thing they kept recommending is if the hopper could only hold as much paint as one complete wind would feed. The unbelievable part is the engineers behind the M1 actually went through and they made improvements, and not only that, but they changed it right away. They didn't wait for next year. They didn't wait for anything. Just a couple months later, we actually have the newer version. The packaging is real simple. Alright, two things right away. There's now a plate that comes with it. The plate can be installed inside the hopper, and all it does is it takes up space. I personally don't use it, but this is for the people that wanted the hopper only to hold how much paint that a complete wind could do. And then the other thing you'll notice right away is the crank itself. It's changed now with a handle, making it much faster to wind. So the plate comes uninstalled in the hopper. To install it, you just have to remove a screw here and a screw here and back. Comes into two pieces, and then the plate itself goes into the posts in the top and then slides into the two holes in the bottom, and then that's it. Really easy, but it does require a Phillips head screwdriver. And again, all the plate does is limits the amount of space in the hopper itself. In a perfect world, a smaller version, so the hopper was a smaller profile would be better, but this is included free with the hopper now. It didn't cost them a lot to make, and it does exactly what people asked for. Alright, let's put it on a gun, see how it does. Alright, since you last saw this EMAC, it has been actually used as a rental out here at Gateway, and Gateway's actually bought some EMACs to use as rentals because they liked it so much. But it means this gun's already seen some abuse. We've got the plate installed. The plate actually took longer to put in. It actually took me longer to find the screwdriver than it did to put the plate in. It maybe took a minute to actually install it. And let's put a tube of paint in and just see how much actually fits. Alright, fair amount still left in the tube, and you can see, we'll pull a little bit out, how that plate actually stops more paint from going in. Alright, wind it up. This is awkward doing it across hand like this, but you can see it going up. We'll try and do it faster in a second. And notice it spun right away. That spin was to load the feed neck. And then let's go through and we're going to see if one complete wind actually empties the hopper. Almost exactly. Loaded every ball, does what's advertised. Alright, I'll finish off this pod, load a little bit more, shoot a little bit more for you guys. Remember, same as the last version, you absolutely have to make sure there is some paint in there or you cannot wind it. And then again, loaded the feed neck right away. Since I didn't load the hopper completely full, you will see it unwind after it's done shooting. Shot everything, then you saw it continue to try and feed. Now, this hopper's improved over the first one I got in that it spins evenly. The old one, as soon as there wasn't paint in it, it would unwind instantly. This one, it keeps going at exactly the same rate, it just keeps feeding. So I guess it even gives you a chance to reload before it's completely out. So I have it wound now, and I'm going to actually let it go and then feed it while it is unwinding. Let's see how it works. It works. And then since it was only partially wound, it should not be able to get through the whole hopper. Blank shots. Because it is a force feed hopper, you can't shake it. It won't feed. But all in all, these are some big improvements for a little niche hopper. I realize this hopper is not for everyone. I realize for some people it's a novelty, for some people it'll be just used for rec ball, for some people it'll be used to put in their bag because they only play paintball a couple times a year. So, it's a cool little hopper, it works. The EMEC makes just about every hopper all sorts of fun. So, I've enjoyed playing around with it. And again, I could not be more impressed by the fact that they made changes to this almost instantly based on feedback from you guys. You guys said what you wanted, you guys said what you thought would improve it. They did it, and they re-released it right away. They made a running change on it, and it's already available. All right, I'm gonna wind it up one last time. It's full. Let's see how we can do. Ta-da! That first wind again is just it loading the feed neck. And let's see if it gets through a whole hopper one last time. Every ball gone. Does exactly what it says it'll do. This is the M1 hopper with the new changes.